What is up, Sports Hitless fans far and wide? David Evans here with your weekly wrestling report. So now, kicking off our weekly report, first off, WrestleMania is now going to be a historic two-night event hosted by the former New England Patriot Rob Gronkowski. The show of the Immortals will take place on Saturday, April 4th and Sunday, April 5th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As of this recording, I will run down to you the current WrestleMania match card. First, we got Brock Lesnar versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. And we have Goldberg versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Championship, as well as the man, Becky Lynch, taking on the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, for the Raw Women's Championship. As well as NXT being represented on the show, we got Rhea Ripley, the champion, taking on Charlotte Flair, returning back down to NXT, or across to NXT now, for the NXT Women's Championship. Next, as just announced on SmackDown this previous Friday, we have Bayley take on Sasha Banks versus Lacey Evans versus Naomi versus Tamina and versus Dana Brooke in a six-pack challenge for the SmackDown Women's Championship. And we got the man that nobody can see, John Cena versus the Fiend himself, Bray Wyatt. As well as the Dead Man, Undertaker, taking on the Phenomenal One, AJ Styles. As well as the returning Rated R superstar, Edge, taking on the Viper, Randy Orton, in a last man standing match. In what could possibly be the match of the night, or at least the match with the most build-up. The match that I feel everybody might be looking forward to just a bit more. As well as Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens, along with The Miz and John Morrison set to defend the SmackDown Tag Titles against the Usos versus the New Day, and winner takes on The Miz and John Morrison afterwards. As well as the matches that have not been officially announced yet, we have Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental Championship, as well as the King Baron Corbin taking on Elias. And surprisingly, we have yet to hear anything of what's going to happen with the Raw Tag Team titles. They have yet to make an appearance on the card. Maybe we'll get further news. Maybe we'll see something happen on Raw this week. So we have to stay tuned and see what's going to happen in Vince McMahon's Wacky Wrestling Funhouse. As you may have noticed, while I was running down the WrestleMania match card, I may have forgotten out two matches that are usually on there, but they are not this year. The two matches that have been pulled from the WrestleMania match card, those matches include the men's and women's pre-show battle royal. According to multiple sources, the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial and the women's battle royal matches were pulled from the card to abide by the CDC and government recommendations as much as possible while producing the event. We're told that this is one of the many precautionary measures WWE is taking place during the event to flatten the curve. Get it? Like the curve? Anyway, as previously reported, the company also has a team of physicians testing everyone entering the performance center to ensure they're healthy before entering the facility. Even though I just said he has a WrestleMania match card, it looks like it might be his last, or I don't know, but I'm talking about Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan has announced that at the end of his current contract, that he may be done with wrestling full-time. Coming from the Bellas podcast, Daniel Bryan opened up about his future. With his second child set to be born soon, Bryan's current contract runs up soon after that as well. Bryan went on to say that he's probably done being a full-time WWE superstar, and at that point he wants to focus on fatherhood, and the timing of his contract expiration might be perfect to accomplish that goal. And now, next, switching gears. Get it? Switching gears like full gear. Yeah, did you get it? Because if you didn't get it, I was talking about AEW. Alright, if you didn't get it, alright, never mind. But anyway, next, switching gears to AEW. I would say this is the part where this will contain spoilers, and if you don't like spoilers or you prefer not to listen to them, I would say pause the video, go take a look at the highlights of AEW Dynamite from the previous week, and then come back. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to do that. All right, ready? Alright, so now moving on we had 2 former WWE superstars making an appearance within the company. After weeks and months of build-up of the company, former WWE star Luke Harper has now known as his indie performance name, Brody Lee, has been revealed to be the Exalted One of the Dark Order. This previous build has had months of build-up. After teasing and the rumors of Brody Lee just waiting for his WWE contract, the 90-day clause, in case y'all didn't know, to expire, he is now officially able to compete within AEW. So now, Brody Lee, the Exalted One, has finally made his appearance. All hail the Exalted One. At the end of AEW, in a standoff between the Elite and the Inner Circle, in a promo cut by none other than Le former champion, Chris Jericho, for their Blood and Guts steel cage match, Chris Jericho mentions the Inner Circle outnumbers the Elite 4-5. Then a single drone just drops to the ring and lands right beside the Young Bucks' Mark Jackson. When Mark Jackson gets on the mic, he says that he made a call to an old friend that owed him something. And then suddenly, the piano begins to play. And then the camera pans all the way up to the Raptors. And what we see inside the Raptors, none other than the Yeti. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't the Yeti, unfortunately. It was none other than the Broken Man himself, Matt Hardy, finally making his debut in AEW. After waiting for so long, it's finally great to see Hardy make his appearance inside AEW. Nobody really knew where he was going to go, but now that we have confirmation, he is in fact in AEW. I'm personally happy that he's in AEW as opposed to WWE because while he was in WWE, the WWE tried recreating the Broken Brilliance. They tried recreating the Broken Universe. But it didn't exactly work out to how Hardy had envisioned it. But it's now more exciting. And this way, it's the way it should be. The Broken Brilliance is back. And all I can say is delete, 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 delete. And that wraps up what's going on in this week of wrestling. I have been David Edwards, and you have been the Sports Hit List community far and wide. Thanks for watching.